Adam, would you highlight your experience as a regional assistant during so many years here in the Curia?
I will try at least to highlight this experience. I was regional assistant twice. First time before the General Congregation 35 as a regional assistant for Eastern Europe only, and then after the congregation, after the General Congregation in 2008, I became assistant also for a bigger assistancy, Central and Eastern Europe with 13 units. I can highlight the first period was for me, the first period till 2008, from 2003 to 2008, it was a time, I would say, in continuation with my former experience as provincial. Because of the political changes in Eastern Europe, which I had to face as a provincial in South Poland, and then in the larger area of Eastern Europe, in the former communist part of Europe, I had to continue, no more as a superior, obviously, but to continue and to see how the society can contribute to the transformation of the societies of the different peoples which became free after a long period of communist regime. And the major challenge was in that time that was how to deal, how to contribute to the life of the church, to the life of the people, contribute in dealing with freedom. You know, that was freedom of religion, but also with freedom to express, of expression, freedom of organization, and so on. That was the first part of my term as a regional assistant for Eastern Europe. And during this time, we had more and more contacts with other European provinces, obviously, within the big conference of European provincials, but also very intense contacts to the provinces of Central Europe, to or partially also a German province was also touched by the experience of the communist regime. Also Eastern Germany belonged to, and so we had a common, and two countries like Lithuania and Hungary, they were also politically they participated fully at the experience of Eastern Europe under the big control of the Soviet Union. So that was a normal, natural process to come together with Central Europe. That is once, and secondly, we realized very quickly, so the provincials of Eastern Europe, together with the provincials of Central Europe, that our experience, that the differences become less and less. So that that this process of unifying, of common discernment, of exchange became stronger from 2005, and so that it was a natural development after a congregation to come together. For me, the major event of this time was obviously the General Congregation itself. Not because we came closer with Central Europe together, but because it was, I would say, emerging, going deeper and deeper in touch with the entire society of Jesus, so that we found to be fully integrated. That was the experience I made in my first period.
What are the major challenges you faced during this period?
Difficulty is a part of our life, and we are growing through difficulties and so on. But for me, the particular difficulty was certainly the time after the murder of two Jesuit brothers in Russia, in Moscow. That was certainly for me an traumatical experience, and I was, on the one side, I was very harmed by this experience, but on the other side, I was also very happy that I was together with our brothers in the Russian region, in the name of Father General. I could follow, I could accompany the development in the region after that event.
With your experience, if you would address the scholastics, the young Jesuit information, what would you stress with them?
I would have no special message as another message for younger Jesuit information. Special message in that sense that I would not underline something else than the Ignatius made for us as a main challenge or main task during the formation. It's knowing and loving Jesus Christ and to follow Him. That is the main message, and I can say that is still the message for every Jesuit. I hope also for every Christian to know, to love, and to follow Jesus.
What would be, according to you, the priorities for the society in the next few years?
So I think that the priority in everything, in every ministry we do, even if it is a social work, if it is a parish work, if it is another kind education or intellectual apostolate, I would say everything should happen within the horizon of evangelization. That means that firstly we have to evangelize, or we at least not only we have to evangelize ourselves, but to let that the church, that our brothers, that we together evangelize ourselves, that we are open for the gospel, and secondly that the horizon of the evangelization, of the transmission of the faith, that is what we can give for the people, even in every apostolate.
Can you say something, of course briefly, about the passage between the communist regime to the present situation of the society in the eastern countries?
I was very surprised how quickly the society deconcentrated herself from the old experience, from the experience of unfreedom, and how the society, how quickly the society oriented herself towards experiencing and towards leading, towards discovering the challenge of the freedom and helping the people freedom. We have. I could not imagine it earlier. It was very quickly in every country. So if I look, for example, at some provinces which were in underground, which were clandestine, they adapted. They started with a dynamic, strong apostolic work. Obviously, they were signed and they are signed by experience of unfreedom, but they are not looking backwards, but they are looking forwards to serve with hope to serve the future, not the past.
So, Adam, thank you very much, and all the best for your future destination, which I think that is not very well determined.
It's not the term is not defined, not yet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very kind of you.
Thank you.